भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार,
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार,
जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
राम 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 नाम राम राम राम, राम 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 राम, राम राम राम, राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम राम राम, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, योगी राम सूरत कुमार, जय गुरु राया।
राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम 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 राम, राम राम राम,
राम 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 राम, राम राम राम,
योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया
योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया
योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Ram 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 Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Ram 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 Ram. Ram 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya.
Ram 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 Ram. Ram 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 Ram. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, ராம 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 ராம் ராம 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 ராம் ராம ராம ராம் योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय
योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराया
योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय
योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराया
राम 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 योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय राम 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 योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय राम 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 योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराय Rama 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 Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Ram. Rama Rama Ram, Rama 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 Ram, Rama Rama Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Rama 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 Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Kumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Yogiram Suratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Kumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 गुरुराया योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार योगीराम सूरत कुमार जय गुरुराया Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, Jai Guru Raya. सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया राम 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 जय गुरु राया योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया जय गुरु राया योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार योगी राम सूरत कुमार जय गुरु राया राम 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 भगवान श्री योगी राम सूरत कुमार की जय। सर्वं योगिराम सुरत्कुमारार्पणमस्तु. With deep gratitude for the great fortune of singing His powerful name in His powerful shrine during this powerful evening twilight. Which is no small grace. We have offered the Nama lotuses at the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Koti, koti, koti pranams. It is so vibrantly alive. This Nama Sankirtan, no matter what people think, how it appears to them, it's full of His grace, and we are extremely fortunate. That's all I can say. There's a constant flow of grace from the raised hand of Bhagavan. And sometimes Bhagavan comes out, dances and blesses people. Sometimes He enters us in a vibrant fullness. And what is the indication that you have done it well, whether there is music to it or not? At the end of which something melts inside and you dissolve into silence. What more can you ask for? This is the glory of the name. Now we shall have some glimpses so that we could remember it and live in it. It was one of those early days, probably 1994. There was no structure at all in the ashram ground. And we used to walk from Sudama up to the ashram. And then Bhagavan would choose some place. It would look random, but then He always had a purpose when He did something. He would start smoking. Of course, Shri Mani, the then trustee, would be there at the gate to welcome him and to walk with him, and then later to sit with us. Now that particular day, out of nowhere, a dog came running. And what was more, it came straight in front of Bhagavan, a little distance away, in a straight line, and sat very comfortably, looking up at Bhagavan, looking up to Bhagavan. And the thought sprang in me that it was so much like Nandi before Lord Shiva. And then Bhagavan, he laughed and said, "Mani, do you see that? Do you see how this friend is sitting here? Doesn't he look like Nandi?" And then he laughed. Shri Mani smiled, but later he said, He missed out on the meaning of what Bhagavan said. Much later it struck him that it was an indication from Bhagavan that he was Lord Shiva himself. It was one of those rare glimpses where a dog would come out of nowhere and sit in front of Bhagavan, just as Nandi would sit in front of Shiva. And that Bhagavan should point out himself that it was Nandi. We know the other story. It's very, very familiar and popular. How Shri Perumal Rajayya came to Bhagavan before visiting Tirupati, and how Bhagavan gave him a 10 paise coin from his deep pocket and said to put it in the hundi, and before putting it, ask Shri Venkatachalapati who this beggar of Tiruvannamalai was. And of course, when Shri Perumal Rajayya went near the hundi to put it, he remembered and asked, who is this Swamiji of Tiruvannamalai? He didn't say beggar, as Bhagavan put it. He said Swamiji. And Shri Perumal Rajayya reported that immediately very powerful vibration started, both inside and outside. His body began to tremble with those powerful vibrations. The outside vibes gathered more and more momentum and loudness, and finally the waves arranged themselves in a definite form of sound. And then he heard it. It was Nenuda, 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 Nenuda. Telugu word. He immediately came out and wrote an inland letter to Bhagavan saying that just as he said, he put the question to Shri Venkatachalapati, and then he heard the Asariri, the oracle, a very vibrant, powerful voice that shook him completely. And it said, Nenuda. And he also added the meaning, it means, Swamiji, myself. But after that, when he went back for darshan of Bhagavan, Bhagavan had the letter with him and asked, Perumal, what is the meaning of this word Nenuda? Shri Perumal Rajayya said, it means myself, Swamiji. Then Bhagavan said, no, Perumal, it means verily myself. And Shri Perumal Rajayya was stunned. So many times he shared the story with all of us. So it proves once again that it is Venkatachalapati himself. This was another indication. And now this Puratasi month is going to come very soon, probably from the 18th of this month. And it's very special for Lord Venkatachalapati. Every Saturday, we know people wear a yellow dress and go about begging for money. They carry a hundi. And Shri Mani's wife, Srimati Rajalakshmi Amma, she used to celebrate this month. Every day, for her, Bhagavan was every deity. Bhagavan was Krishna to her, Bhagavan was Vinayaka and Vinayaka Chaturthi day. And throughout this Puratasi, Bhagavan was Venkatachalapati. So every day she would make sweet pongal and bring it to Bhagwan, and after Bhagwan put a little into his mouth, she would be happy that it's been offered to Venkatachalapati. And Bhagwan added, Rajalakshmi, but Shri Venkatachalapati has accepted your offering. I remember another story narrated to me by Shri Swaminathan of our ashram. He said one day 2 ladies came in the evening to Sanadi Street house. They were actually on their way to Mariamma temple. They had to do puja there. So they had brought all the ingredients. And they sat before Bhagwan, sought his blessings, but Bhagwan became very busy, smoking. He was looking at the ladies and smoking and smoking and smoking. We do not know what problems they had and what Bhagwan was smoking out. It became dark and they were in a hurry to go to Mariamma's temple. They could not delay anymore. So when they expressed, Swami, it's already late, we have to go. Bhagwan said, oh, you have to do puja to Mariamma. All right, now you can do puja to this beggar. Mariamma will accept it. And then he sat there blessing them, and immediately, without another word, the 2 ladies obeyed and they did the whole puja to their satisfaction. So you see, Bhagwan, people like Bhagwan, the great ones, they are so established in the highest truth, and that is, it is Parabrahman. It is that supreme consciousness that is materialized into every form in the cosmos. It is that Chaitanyam, that Paramatma, that Antaryami within us, within every creature of the cosmos. It has taken every form in the cosmos. They are like mirror. The mirror doesn't have any form of its own, but whoever goes and stands before it, it would reflect that object or that person in full details, an exact reflection of what is in the front. So, whoever is our Ishta Devata, when we come to Bhagwan Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, he would appear to be that. I had seen him as Sri Rama himself in Sudama. I saw a pale green light coming out of him, and the whole form looked green. And suddenly it struck me, the green skin that they put on Rama in the pictures, it is not the color of the skin, it is the color of the tejas, the emission from his body. Probably Krishna's blue is also that. It is the color of his tejas. So you see, Bhagwan is that Chaitanyam within all of us who appears before people as their Ishta Devatas. And that Bhagwan is here right in front of us. I remember now how Bhagwan gave darshan of Ayyappa to Vasanta Nachiappan and Dr. Nachiappan when they had visited him and sat with the Ayyappa Bhajan group. You can go on adding And to me another time he appeared as a huge effulgence, brilliance, filling up the sky. So who is Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar? You see that brilliant light? There was no him or me. There was only this brilliant light everywhere. Waves and waves and waves of them. Pulsating. Brilliance. He appears as Rama to some people, Krishna to some people, Shiva, Ambal, Ayyappa, and whatnot. Now that Murti, that Chaitanyam, is here right in front of us in the form of Bhagwan's Murti. When Bhagwan installed this black Murti here, he said, he warned people, do not think it is a statue. It is my Supreme Father himself. And that's why he did not allow his emblems to be added to the statue. He said, it's my Father himself, my Supreme Father. He's so alive here. Even the expressions on the face would change. People could notice it. And people notice animations as well. And there is a constant flow of grace as I started. One direction of our Bhagwan here, this Archavatara Murti. And any prayer submitted to him in earnestness and sincerity will be fulfilled. It is his promise. We shall now offer our prayer, our today's prayer at his feet with unshakable faith, just as he promised. Any prayer that is offered to him will be realized sooner or later. Bhagwan, we beg you again and again and again, a million times, for your immediate divine intervention to change the course of events of the world, where there is a lot of violence between people and people, killer competitions, and wars between countries, growing enmity between people, groups and groups, even between religions and religions. And what's more, the furies of nature in the form of earthquake, forest fire, flash floods and whatnot. Only you can bring in peace and harmony and order where there is chaos, and have the whole nature under control. We beg you to uproot all the negativities of the human mind that are responsible for today's world. We also beg you to bless all those people who have been stranded in varied places without any help or protection. We beg you to do the needful. We also beg you to help and protect all those unselfish people who have been doing service selflessly for the sake of the others. Please protect them from aspersions. And we beg you to promote the economy of our country and bless all those steps taken towards it. We also pray and pray in all earnestness and sincerity for unbroken remembrance of your Leelas and ceaseless chanting of your powerful name. You have said not a single Nama goes waste, and every Nama has the power to destroy our past sins and prevent us from further sins. It cleanses our inside and outside. And Bhagwan, we beg you to bless us all to be sattvic instruments in your hands and to run our everyday life as an offering to you. We beg you again to bless us so that we won't be caught by the temptations of Maya. We seek that ultimate state of being, the state of bliss, independent of any object or person, for which we need your supreme grace. But then we have to be purified, and we take refuge in your Nama chanting, ceaseless Nama chanting, and doing your service with the joy of service, without any competition or jealousy, in the spirit of surrender to you, and the practice of acceptance. Whatever life brings to you, be it a joy or sorrow, they come from the source. They come from you, and so it's got to be a blessing in disguise. So we should learn to accept it as a blessing meant for our spiritual growth, for our greater good, for our closer kinship with you. Then we will be able to see your living, vibrant presence everywhere in everything. And Bhagavan, please enable us to see your sankalpa, your grand plan for the world happenings, for all the happenings of life. And more importantly, to be able to see, to be able to detect that hidden grace even in the most disastrous sufferings of life, which would move us away from you, because we think that others are responsible for our own failures, and that God singles out for this kind of suffering. And yet, in truth, it is we who have invited all these sufferings of life by our past karmas. Whatever we give to people will definitely come back to us one day, be it good or bad. And you, out of your compassion and generosity, pulls us towards you and converts all our sufferings into blessings in the end. Bhagavan, please bless us to be grateful to you even for the adversities of life. And finally, we pray for all the species of the cosmos, in whatever state of being, in whatever state of misery they are, to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we seek that liberation, that freedom from the vicious cycle of births and deaths, for which we need to be free from the tyranny of our ego, from the deadly grip of I and mine, so that we be blessed with eternal living, the immortal life, and eternal servitude to you, that supreme, eternal power. Jai Yogi Ram Sri.